Oh, literally feel like, oh, ADHD, man. That's fucking bad, to be real. Right. Oh, man. I'm trying to be, oh, shit. I was going to be tattooing myself again today, but I decided, well, I am, just not now, just later on. Bro, I need to, like, warm up my hands in every sense of the way, bro, before I use them. That sounded weird as fuck. Oh, it's so warm. What the fuck am I doing, bro? Right, 2 seconds. I know it's gonna be a hot day today, so I'm just gonna get the fucking air circulating through the flat first. No, I'm saying. And I'm just congested to fuck, so. Imagine tattooing with Vicks Vapor Rub. Fuck me, but that hurt. I actually think that would really hurt. I'll also use Vaseline. Vaseline. Oh, that's hurt. Oh, my nose is stinging like a bitch, man. Oh, imagine using that to tattoo with Vapor Rub. I generally think that would sting like a bitch. Fucking hell. I'm so congested, and I've been congested now for like 3 weeks, literally non-stop. Just had the whole, it just won't fuck off. And it's not like a cold, and it's not a sore throat. It's just, it's something stuck at the back of my throat. It feels like a fucking swallowed marble or something. Or I just, oh, it's nasty, man. It really is. I don't want to normally complain about my own issues, right? Typically. I mean, I might complain about the state of affairs of things. Not really like my back pain or anything, but it's cold now. I'm like, okay, right, I'm bored. I'm done with you. Piss off. It's just, it's like half-hearted. It's like fucking, you know, go full or piss off. Like, don't just sit there lingering. It's got, is it like natal drip? Or, so when I hear postnatal, I feel like postnatal, like natal. It's natal, it's postnatal, postnasal. No, fuck knows. I'm not a scientist. All I know is it's jarring me. Let me charge my iPad up 2 seconds. Right, I've actually got ADHD meds again for the first time in like 3 months. I mean, I actually haven't even tattooed since I've had ADHD meds. I wonder how much better I'm going to be today. Because these things make me fucking do. This is what got me starting my business. That's the facts, that's the realism of it. I went from like, let's say, a Colombian marching pattern at one point in my life, which wasn't great. I wonder what a crazy person to slowly just take, like, who thought stimulants, some with stimulants, right, that person there, he's already bouncing off the fucking walls, let's give him some more stimulants. Who actually thought that? I felt that was dumb. That I don't think I'd ever discovered that. I would try to take downers continuously, thinking I need to relax my brain. But it's the opposite. It's like you need to match your brain speed with your body speed or some shit. I don't know. I'm quite excited to have it again. Here goes now. So I just fall asleep. Oh man. Right, I have some cereal. Cereal. I can't say that. Cereal. Cereal. One meth tablet for this method. It's not actually, I'm joking. It's like, it acts like that though, doesn't it? Kind of. Right. So, tattoos. Roman numerals, very basic. I don't care, I wanted it. I've wanted it for such a long time. on my chest, so it's my birthday. I like people. That's vain. I don't care, because if I have kids and have any dates, I'll get the same thing. I thought it'd be quite cool to have. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. Ignore me for now. Wait until this medicine kicked in. And then we got. Is that better? Ish. I've not finished the back yet, but he's quite cute. Just shading in the ears. Right, shading's honestly so fun. And I was hoping it's going to be a strong suit, because I can obviously shade from well, shade anyway, let alone tattooing. Just takes a little bit more work in it. Are you taking the piss? Well, clearly. Oh, I could breathe now. Vapor rub. Fucking lifesaver. Or it's like, I can't breathe, I just think I can breathe, because it feels like fresh air, you know, I need that oxygen. It's just some eucalyptus. Well, then I got the other one that I finished on my leg, which, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to bust out a hernia trying to fucking root like this area on my leg. Luckily, I can give it a rest of about 2-3 weeks before I shade it, because obviously you've got to let it heal. You could go in the same session and do shading, but if you leave it a day or two, then you really want to leave it like 3 weeks. You don't want to go back into it. You could cause blowouts, you could tear the skin more. You want to leave the line work to just heal, right? Man, I am actually covered in tattoos now. I realised last night I have 17 tattoos now. This is just nuts. How the fuck did I get that many? I have no idea. I mean, I know I've done them myself, but... So that is it. Oh, damn it. This is this one. So it's a spaceship. It's got these lines. They're going to be shaded in. That's why they can be a bit off, to be honest with you, because any bit inwards that look... And I'm going to thicken out the lines so they'll be straighter. So it's got a person being sucked up. I'm probably going to have like a bong floating up with him and like some rocks around it and like, stuff like that. Anyway. I'm so tired today, man. Watch, my ADHD music going to hit and it's like the Kung Fu Panda music's going to start playing and then I'm going to feel like a ninja. For real, I'm not joking. Has anyone seen that meme where it happens? It's fucking hilarious. It's just like, I swear I took my Adderall, like, and then he just looks up and he's just like awake as shit. That is me. After I've had my ADHD meds. It's not Adderall, but I believe that methylphenidate can be stronger anyway. We can take more of it as well. I know you have methylphenidate in the States too, but I mean, out of the, I think it's the boosters you guys can have up to like, is it 50? I remember reading it was a wildly different number and I was like, why? What's the difference between us and American? Not much. Apparently they just think we can handle nearly double the amount of like instant hitting ADHD, like the instant release ones fucking send you flying. It's like taking 100 coffees. I have one of them and it's minimum dose and you can take 60 milligrams of it and I sit there like, I don't know how anyone can handle 60 milligrams of this. Like it must feel actually wildly uncomfortable to be skyrocketing that high that fast. Because it is, there's no other way to word it. Like there's a level of ADHD meds where you're not high, you're chill. And then you take enough of it and then you're like, because you don't get high the same way because you've got ADHD, so ADHD, like stimulants don't affect you the same. But at the same time, it does have like some, I don't know, bro, I'll be sat there staring at it all. I could probably like write, but not looking at that. I just be, like I'm possessed or something. Full of fucking energy, it's weird. Oh, I'm so excited. It's funny because I'm like, well, they've not kicked in yet. And I'll keep questioning it even though I'm getting so much work done. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a way more effective work day. Effective. Oh, fuck off. I don't know. Who cares? Hello, welcome, bro. Or Broseph. I don't know anymore. It kind of don't bother me. Does it fucking matter? The only time it should matter if you're a guy or a girl, right, is one time. And that is, yeah, if you're having a baby. Doesn't matter, because I mean, you want to know if the other person's a guy or a girl, or like if you're in a relationship. And then, apart from that, I don't think it really matters. Personally, yeah, we all breathe. Yeah, we all shit. I mean, not Kim and, you know, I didn't have a belly button, like I was just a god, of course. Bro, I've got to watch the interview again. Right, come on, iPad, time on. I don't think ADHD meds are going to save me from how tired I am though, because I feel like, I think I'm about 4 hours sleep. That's just, yeah. Well, I'm on 5 days this week anyway, so I guess to reserve myself best I can. I will sit down. Like I said, I need to preserve my energy, so I might take a little nap in the chair. Oh, funny. Oh, my chair is already in here. I was just leaning on it. That's what I mean by my brain is a little bit. I've got to go get my work chair. Fucking moron. My brain is like stupid. And I'm so gutted. I've been sitting there skateboarding, right? Well, every now and again. But I've given up. I've lost my hill flips. I've lost all my tricks. And then I get a hill flip on a 9.75 board, which everyone knows. The wider board, which this one is harder to flip. But this is like nearly a 10-inch deck, and I flipped it, heel flip first time. I was just like, are you taking the piss? Like this whole time, man. And I went to do it again on my board and I couldn't get it. And I went on his board again and got it. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get myself a wider deck. Like, I really, really do. And I think it makes sense, because I think this could be wild, but the first board I learned, a kickflip one, was like, was it a 10-inch? One of the old, one of the first Heron skateboards, the wider ones that they were doing, right? It's an old deck, it was old as shit. It's from like mid-2000s, I guess. I can't remember now, bro. I don't even had the egg design on it. I can't remember what design it had on it. But I remember, because my brother gave it to me, it was worn down to shit. Had proper, like, had wheel bite, but literally into the wood. Such bad wheel bite where the wheels like, dug into it. I remember he had trucks on it that weren't the correct size, because I don't even know if he had correct size trucks at that point. I think they were like the widest ones you could kind of get. But I don't know, it's like you get better control with the bigger board. And yes, you've got to have bigger feet, but my feet are like size 11, so it's just a pain in the ass to say. I'm skating in 8, I've got my feet overhanging like in either way, right? If it's on like a nice 10, I've got a nice bit of space to kind of rest my foot. And I feel like I've got more space to flick it and then come back and put my foot back onto the board. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Small things. I'm so tired.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You want more? You want more?
First person I'm gonna eliminate is Noise.
It's Norris. Don't tell me that's actually her name. Imagine someone called their kid Norris. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's not a knife. Crikey. Oh yeah, I need that, don't I? Okay, right. You have to allow it. Yeah, I mean, the ADHD meds might frazzle my brain at first. There's a lot of dopamine flooding to it. Like, who needs a joint for it? I've got these. I mean, if I was to have one of those now, then I would just be done for. That's the truth of it. And I'm trying to cut down. I'm still smoking. I'm always going to be a pothead. I always am. But I want to smoke in the evenings because I'm getting so little work. Well, I'm not getting little work done. How much work could I get done if I was to not smoke during the day? Imagine. And literally, I feel like I could have business meeting after business meeting, I fly here, do that, do this. I won't stop. And there's funny people. I definitely have the confidence to do like TED Talks, I think, for real. Or anything like that. I'd love to do something like that to help people. And it would be free. I would only be paid for it. I mean, they could pay for my flights there and my fucking hotel room, that's fair. But then I would do it for free just to help. Like, I want to do addiction, like, out of therapy. So I was going into detail about my life to help people out. So I think, what's the point of going through shit in life if it's not to help others? It's like you are learning, and you have to learn a very hard way. So. So now I find people sitting and say, oh, you reckon I ain't a skateboarder as well? Because to learn a hill flip after 6 months of not really skating means that I must have that muscle memory locked in there. You do not get in a trick like that the first time. You just don't. Unless you're already skateboarding. So I was like, yes, fuck you. When you go down on your aunt and yeah, not just my aunt, it's a whole family buffet, bro. What's that? People are like, wait, what? I'm like, bro, can people not have a laugh? People can literally just can't ever laugh about anything. And they're the first people to cry about it. Like, you know what I mean? People are fucking snowflakes, man, these days. They really are. On a whole other level. I literally sit there and be like, I am not the person who's dragged backwards through the hedge. I am that hedge that had someone dragged through it. Like, I am a walking hedge. I look the mushroom from Mario, I'm like Toad. I don't care. I love it. You won't be able to rip each other. It's the enjoyment of life. It's the simple pleasures of life. It's being able to body yourself. And people got up on words, you know, when you manifest it and you believe, your body believes it, and even. I'm like, yeah, but it knows I'm having a laugh of it. It knows that it's not actually like, oh, I'm hurt inside, and then the rest of the day, that's it, I'm gonna cry. I don't give a fuck. I love it. I actually find life boring when, like, trolls come on. I've told people, when trolls come, it gives me so much engagement. Then you remove them and then they make another account. Because if you engage long enough with them, right, they keep on commenting. And then you remove them and they want to keep on. So they make another account to come back to your account with, to keep on engaging with. It's just absolute perfection. It is the best thing. And then you can put on 20 minutes, subscribe for 20 minutes before you can comment. So they sit there for 20 minutes having to listen to everything you've got to say while subscribed, to then block them again to make another. Oh, it's fucking dynamite, man. It really is. It's the best thing. Alright, anyway, guys, I'm going to have to come off again. It's like I've got to respond to a mate. Oh, I've got to check on another mate's clip because he sent me. I don't know, I think he tried the hill flip South Bank, like me now, a bit like, I don't think he will. Not because he can't, he's an incredible skater, but I mean, it's a hill flip in a 7 stair, like. Yeah, I'm sorry I was on late a bit as well today. I'm kind of busy. I'm a busy bee. I know, I'll sit down there a minute. Once my meds kick in, like, there is literally a turn, like, it's weird, it happens within seconds. Like, it does feel like that anyway. I say it could take like an hour to kick in, and once it does. See, I know that movie. I know it's a new escape movie. I mean, I haven't watched it because I feel like any new escape movie is just going to be I'd like to sit there and say, bro, they copied my hair. I know they didn't, but I mean, I've had this hair since I was like a kid, and he's younger than me, and they're all younger than me. I mean, this style was just a thing that was just messy, didn't give a shit, sort of. Why am I going to get up and go get short back and sides every single fucking week to waste my money and my time when there's so much more I could be doing with my life? You know what I mean? And like, I just feel like it feels more hippie, it feels more me. And a lot of the time you end up cutting your hair short and then you're like trying to shape it or get it right. And then it's like, it stresses me out more. Where this, I could literally cut off like a giant chunk of it, this much. It's so fucking long. It comes down to like here, some of it comes down even longer. And just where it goes into ringlets and stuff like that, I'm like, you know what, it's easier like this. Like, it really is. I might have a bit that's sticking out the back, I just push it down a little bit, boom, done. I mean, the styling itself is so much easier to manage than something that looks more symmetrical, or is trying to look more symmetrical, because like, if you've got short back and sides and then you've got lines, and I mean, yeah, it's just fucking, I just hate that hair, man. It's such a shit stuff. People try and do my hair, I call it llama hair, and they've got like this side, it's like this, but then it's shaved the sides, but then it's really messy, like here. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You look like a llama. You literally look like a llama or a fucking alpaca or something. Like, what are you doing? Okay, each their own, I'm joking. People can be where they want to be, but then the people mocking my hair, I laugh. I'm like, bro, you literally look like a fucking alpaca or a fucking something. Like, you're just taking my hair and going, yeah, I'm original, and then just shave the sides off. No, mine is not a hairstyle. Mine is simply just, my hair is growing. Do you know what I mean? Very easy. And I feel like a lot of skaters, obviously, depending on curly or not, but it reminds me of Paul Rodriguez, P-Rod, right? People remember. It reminds me of Rodney Mullen when he was a little bit younger. And yet, well, even now it's not curly, but I mean, it's just messier, longer hair. If a guy only takes so much pride and be in the mirror for like 3 hours a day in the bathroom, and he can just get up and be confident in himself, that is what I think the rest of the world should be like. And I know the society's fucked. They make women feel like beauty standards and shit, what I don't agree with. I mean, if a guy can be like that, why can't a girl? I think and that's why I do it. I mean, I wouldn't be advocating if I got up and tried to be like a pretty boy every day. Do you know what I mean? I just go, fuck it. Top on. If my hair falls the way it falls that way. I know how much I slept on one side in one night if I've got a fat spot. You know what I mean? I was just trying to deal with it. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, I don't get the point in trying to like change yourself so much. Like, God made you how you are. You got to learn to love yourself for that. I mean, yeah, that doesn't mean like I'm gonna look like Gandalf by the time. I'm gonna be like an abominable stone man, bro. Like, for real. I actually will be. But I would rather be unique and different than be the same and like a carbon copy of every single person around me. Who doesn't want to be different? I mean, maybe everybody actually wants to be the same, because we are, as a species, we are meant to fit in. Because if you actually don't fit in, then you can get singled out. That is very much a primal fear. There's that video, like, it's from a movie where the guy paints the bird and he chucks up into the sky as a Jewish survivor. Black and white movie. And the bird gets attacked by all the other birds and they kill it. And I'm like, well, there you go. It goes to show, like, even birds are racist, bro. Or just offensive, right? But it's just saying, I'm like, okay, what is the biology of me not wanting to fit in with the psychology of me not wanting to fit in with everybody? I don't know. I really don't. Probably because I don't fucking like people, really. I'm like, oh, I'm alright. I'd rather be anything else. Oh. Stay on. Stay on. Holding my hand. Oh, I'm still so interested. CBA with this anymore. CBA. Right. I realise where I'm moving to. I'm going to fucking space. I'm fucking off to space, bro. And if all else fails, then boo-hoo. It's floating in a tin can. the song at the moment that I keep listening to, right? So people know Les Mis. I love musicals. If you don't like musicals, then suck it. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. They're just good. How can you not enjoy a musical? I mean, it combines the two best things: a movie, a good long movie as well, and music. It's like literally man's best creation is a musical. It puts two geniuses together. Really. I went and got maybe some art, and then boom, you nailed all of it on one head. But it is. So it's cool. Do you hear the people sing? I feel like this is a really British sentiment right now. So I do hear the people singing the song of Angry Men. I want them to be singing this. This is the song to be singing. And then make our own lyrics. It says that people will not be slaves again. Guess what? White people are slaves too. Just saying. They don't teach you that because they don't like to know it. But I will say, because I have black and white in my family, so try and call me racist for 1 minute, take me to court, I'll fucking argue that to the teeth. I'll be like, I'm not saying, oh, my sister's dating a black boy. I'm saying I actually have I'm white as shit, okay? But I have heritage, which is good enough for me, and I'm proud of that. And why did my grandmother and my granddad get together and love each other and see through that racial hatred, didn't give a shit? And we all can't. Do you know what I mean? I'm done with it. Amen. It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. Right, and I said I fucking wouldn't be put into a camp, I wouldn't be put into nothing. I'd go Rambo before that shit happens, full on Rambo. Or I would get to myself before they could get to me, which is just, I'm fine, because I'm Jewish either by law, and in Jewish law it's technically illegal to kill yourself, but I mean in Jewish law it's essentially illegal to tattoo yourself as well voluntarily, and I've done that, so I don't give a shit. And it would be saying to that's why the Nazis done it, to dehumanise the Jews. But do you know what, did anybody win? Has anybody won? No. The Jews, I think that Jews are lovely people, just like the Sikhs can be lovely people, just like Christians can be lovely people. I will not outwardly speak about it anymore. I don't fucking care. We're at the point of no return, and you've got to be proud and brave and fucking do it. And if someone tries saying on me, I'm a 2 foot and I'm fucking across the room, straight up, and then I'm gonna curb stomp a dick. And that's not me. I didn't say who in particular. I'm just saying if somebody tries anything, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see a British person trying it with me, but hey, if a British person does try it with me, they'll also get it. Don't matter who you are. And people see how strong my legs are, so showing like I can max out the things in the gym. I mean, my legs, I could probably crush down stones by kicking them in the chest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it'd probably be a bit too much. They'd go flying back, hit a wall, and then just, hello, are you moving? No, he's dead. Oh well. Don't fuck with my shit. I'm not being told that I can't defend myself. Are you joking me? I refuse. I sit straight up and no. There's only a few British people actually that will now that not actively defend themselves. They just bend over and be like, here's a lube. Alright, good luck finding many British people that are going to be that much of a bitch. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm saying more than that, but I'm proud to be British. I'm making people proud to be British, you know, as much as fucking possible, humanly possible. Right, if they want to say it's because of the slave trade, we were slaves at one point. We've all done wrongdoings. So we're like, people want a peaceful life. We're here for one time, a good time. Let's live in peace, let's live in harmony. It's really not that hard. It really is not that hard. And if you're struggling, I will shove this spoon up your ass. I'm joking, I won't, but what ball am I rocking? So I literally, fuck, what am I doing? Well, at the moment, I have my own skateboard company. I make skateboards and fingerboards. So I was actually going to set up with my own decks, but after realising I can't skate anything less than a 2.5 now probably, I'm going to need like a 9.75 or a 9.5 because the board I heel flipped the other day was a 9.75, so pretty much like a 10. But yeah, it's an impact board. The one I'm skating with is an impact board with some indie trucks and some ceramic bearings and OJ, I think. I can't remember, to be honest with you, actually. There might be some old boys, and then on the back there, I make wheels as well. So. Ads, honestly. For this, I feel like there's less ads on it. I think they tried to make people feel bad for being British, but where I'm not inherently British, I just moved here. My family, well, I was born here, granted. I'm like, how can I feel bad for saying that my family's only been here part of like 27 years? You know what I mean? Like, slavery wasn't even happening then. Why am I feeling bad for it? What the fuck did I do? Let the decal, that's sick, bro. So yeah, I've got I'll show my skateboard in a minute. Yes, that's just all done before the fuck is inside. It's still fun, we're jamming. Barking this outfit. Before we come this outfit. We're rowdy. Judgment, go judgment cloudy. We're still rowdy. I don't want to be lousy or shameless, but we're running around like we're brainless. Some are brand new white trainers, some are brand new white trainers. Yeah, let's get down with the trumpets, yeah. That's the most British sounding I've ever put on, like. Let's get down with it. I know it's only Americans who don't know this song. You know Mama Do the Hump? Mama Do the Hump, Mama Do the Hump, that one. Those guys. This one just sounds way more British. When the tune drops, you know it makes your head bounce. Yeah, I move with the flow. When I enter the room, it shows. When I dance, just be careful you don't lose your chick when I dance. That might just happen, so listen, keep stick with you. She might just. How much there with the cross to the air does it take to make your brows in the air? Pardon me there. Just pretend that if I wasn't older you wouldn't want to dance with me, yeah. Really, that was hard. I want them to yes. Bring a whole crew to a standstill. Don't put a standstill, yeah. Sit down with you. Oh, come on, that's on my well. Right, grapes, coffee, cereal. This is how to get my energy up in the morning so I'm not brain dead. Right, here we go. But Sunday my brain's can't operate. To avoid that completely. Shut the fuck up. Honestly. Fucking hell, it's cold. Oh. Ow. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. till you get older. Butcher done a hole in the cellar, like Butcher. It's getting pretty thin. Good as it's going, I'm a shooting star. Right. Hey now, yeah, right, son. What is it there, sleepy sausage? Oh, I love you. You're too fucking sweet, man. Why are you so cute for? The dog kills me with sweetness, bro. Making up this blare. Heaven, son, I see you. I said, I've had so many blessings. It's sustenance out there. It's got those on the Mr. Miyagi and it's just fucking vanished on me, right? Typical. Well, I thought this song was all depressing shit, so I realised he probably just needed the coffee if he didn't wake up without a coffee, right? I'm hoping. That's me. I can't get like beat your throat if I haven't got a coffee. I'm vicious. I'm like fucking. I love having a dishwasher. That was sarcasm. Got a dishwasher, got a piece to fix it, it broke, got another piece, didn't work. Then couldn't find the piece, and then I just gave up. And now I wash up by hand like it's the fucking middle, like, you know, it's 1832. Take codeine every day, so I got real bad toothache, like to the point. This is a fucking vibe. MGMT. And everybody on here is management, right? Management. This is how I wanted my life to be. Just blow up out of doing nothing. You just try and take the piss and then just blow up. But no. Life is never that easy. Not in this time period, anyway. Huh? From my favourite country in the world, Egypt. I'm joking. Not really though. They're a bit racist in Egypt, let's be real. Consequences. What you need from it. I love you, Frankie. You're so cute, man. Oh shit. A baby is born. Cried it down for attention. Judgment. Okay, right. I'm literally boiling a cap for ink to use it again. For me, I would never do it for anybody else. I just run out. I ain't got an infection, bro. I ain't got nothing. I boil it for 5 minutes, kills 99.9% of bacteria. It's good enough for me. Bro, I don't think I'm shit. I'm just the boss of my own reality. I have my own company. So I be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Literally a CEO, and I love that. I'm literally a CEO of my own company. But not just a CEO, the graphic designer. Eating cereal right now, my guy. So hungry. And then tattooing. And then at 9 I feel bored. That's shit. Done Roman numerals. My birthday. Because people can say, it's basic. No. The other ones are basic. I've wanted this one for so long. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I am so different from everyone I know, from my hair and everything. What's one fucking tattoo that's similar? Right. I don't care. Because then it's not being like everybody else and trying to do everything to not be like everyone else is almost trying to then not. It becomes an extreme version of the opposite. I'm trying to be different, but by trying to be so different, it's almost like how stubborn you're going to be. Just get, if you want something, just fucking get it. And now I've got 17 tattoos. Literally, I went from 3 tattoos in a month to having 17. And you're like, oh my days, you're going to waste space. No, because I'm proud of like my art. Because even if I go to an tattoo artist with my art and be like, right, I want you to finish this piece off because I can't reach it. Last night I felt like I gave myself a hernia trying to get my calf down here. Damn. Show yourself, take only what you need from it. Okay. Mate, no, submerge yourself, fool. What are you doing? No. I mean, I don't like wasting plastic. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it can be like things don't always get recycled. That'll end up going in a fucking, you know what I mean? It will be recycled, but it's being recycled. They recycle like 15% of shit, right? Doesn't mean she should do it, because I guess at least we tried to save the planet. Oh, sorry, peace, love, bro. Oh. June. Plan B. It's a tip-up spot, but I was just saying, I know, right, people used to say, yeah, you can't do both. I'm like, well, very easily, plan B. Plan B did it. You can't be right. How can you be in love with me? Right, this guy's balls didn't drop, but that's for sure. I'm telling you now. Or he just turns from a guy into a girl, like between us. Because it's not just about like literally physically your voice can't go there, bro. Your voice, it goes up when you go higher, but there's a certain point that it can't go anymore. What the fuck are you doing, like? Because that's what I mean. It sticks out so much. It physically can't move up in that space. I imagine like a little thing inside of it. You know, like if you had a whistle and you were to push it up and down, and it goes like it would make the noise, right? That's literally what your voice box is like. But the Adam's apple. No, I'm up with the chords. Look at that thing after the cops. We got arrested, innocent advert. So I found our music. So I found my music. What's happening up to you anyway? Holy shit. Thank you. I swear, like, I don't know what it is, bro. I just don't like being like everybody else. I swear that if everyone tried to copy this, I'd probably go short back and sides. I swear, it's just like being a sheep, innit? It's not like not trying to be a sheep. It's sheep generally have always annoyed me. Like the idea before I even knew what somebody copying other people is, it kind of annoyed me that people look the same. So like we actually all look different. Why are we trying to copy what we look like? Do you know what I mean? Like why are we actively trying to wear hood rich, tracky bottom, look like the same fucking person? Because you want to commit a crime and get away with it. I will commit a crime and fucking stick my hands up, because I'm not, you know what I mean? If I had to beat someone up, if I had to defend somebody, if I had to put someone in the ground and defending my family, like I've said many a times, I would, and then I'd go, yeah. Because I'm not a pansy about it, you know? You got to be proud to be you, and I feel like it's just trying to hide insight, which I'm not trying to do. I'm like, I'm fucking here if you want me. Do you know what I mean? I walk down the road, people will see who I am. You know who I am. You fucking recognise me straight away by my hair. People do anyway, because beat way down the road who the people who know me. Do you know what I mean? They're like, yo, Josh, they know it's me. Too beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. The only one who do you dare. Bro, this kid looks like a little CeeLo Green. Come on. Sean Kingston looks like little CeeLo Green. You can't argue that with me. That's not fucking racist. He just looks the same. It's like saying he looks like Biggie. If someone said I look like a fucking... I don't know, who do I look like? Earlier. Shithead or whatever his name is from fucking... He's white. He's got big nose-ish. He's got long hair, so it's going, that's racist. No. It's a fact. If you look like someone, you look like someone. Don't get offended about shit so easy. It's pathetic, please. Well, I get that. I mean, I sleep for like 3 hours and then I'm done. I get up, it's like 3 in the morning. I'm like, why are you getting up now? Apparently that's a spiritual time, like God's trying to connect with you. So I'm like, get up, pray. And I don't pray like everybody else. So I don't pray and sit there like, oh, please make my day a better. I'm like, look, please just help people today. Try and do, I know, please help me refrain from having to, like, you know, beat someone up. Like, not like that, but... I believe in an eye for eye. I believe in the first 5 books. If someone's going to hurt my family or a friend, then I am willing to, like, walk hellfire for that person. I think it's selfish to actually go, no, I want to go to heaven, I want to be a good person. I'm like, so you're going to let the people you love suffer in this life so you can go to heaven? Okay, yeah, fuck that, I'm out. Have fun. You're one of a kind, but you mash up my mind. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby. Way to you, girl. Why it never works. Right. Yeah, pretty much. And most Jews will probably agree with me on that one. Because actually, you kind of owe it. I'm not a Jew. Let me just say I'm a Christian, but obviously my faith, my heritage even. Trying to tell people like the other day what a Messianic Jew is, they can't understand. Sounds like a messy Jew, but a Messianic Jew is a Jew heritage who believes in the Christ, which I do, like heavily. There's too much proof that Christ existed. Wait. Based on your life experience, what is the best way to offend a Muslim? Right, I'm not trying to ever offend a Muslim, right? I want to really clear this up, this situation, right? Extremism of any kind is validly hated, okay? It's validly hated. You're allowed to hate it. I fucking hate it with a passion. Best way, if someone is going to come up to you and try and disgrace your faith, your belief, or do whatever, and they are a nasty person, right? Like I'd say with a Jewish person, get non-kosher and chuck it in their face. I know it's going to sound brutal, but I'm saying that about many people. Or get a hot dog launcher and shoot it down the throat. Because, I mean, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. But you can't say that against everything. I have met lovely Muslims. I've met lovely Sikhs. I've met lovely Christians. I've met lovely Jews. I've met lovely Hindus. I've met lovely people all around the world. That is a factual truth, right? That is, and I know a lot of people don't think that, and they think it's all, but people don't want to be called all racist, right? You can't go out, every white person's racist because they care about their kids and their children. So the same goes, you cannot call there's some women and children that are oppressed. There's some men that are forced into, like, technically, pardon me, oppression. Oh, right. But yeah, I would say you don't want to offend Muslims, but like I said, like, not every single person is evil. You can't judge the same person. Can't judge everyone else just by the same person, right? It's understanding being cautious and wary of people, but that's like saying, let's say back at the slave times, you see a white man and you're a black guy, you're going to be a little bit more cautious, right? because you're always like, oh, you're going to enslave me, and vice versa, Caucasian slave trade. I mean, anxiety and worry and fear and stress is valid. But to sit there and become hateful outwardly and just spread hate, like I would sit there and be, if I was hateful, I'd be like, yes, hate every single person, but that is not the case. I'm not saying that at all. One of my best friends when I was living in London was actually a Muslim, a Westernized Muslim, and he was an absolutely lovely guy. One of the sweetest man I've ever met. And I know in their religion they could lie and stuff like that, but you could tell. You could tell. If they're gonna lie, they just act quietly, like, no, we're fine, and just get on with it. But this wasn't the case. He generally actively, where if I was down and upset about it, he would actively hug me and be like, it's okay, bro, I'm here for you, whatever you need. Like, and it was, so and I'd sit there and then tell me that he wasn't a nice guy, because he was an absolutely lovely guy. And, I mean, he was called a disgrace by his own religion because he was a Westernized Muslim, but he realised it was the way to live. Like, he still wanted to be a Muslim, that's his choice. You know, he still wanted to eat halal, that's his choice. This is what I'm trying to understand people to understand. Like, you don't just don't just think like, oh, that's it, be a full racist. Don't know, there's no such thing. Racism is unfair, unjust, you know, and that would be to hate everybody. You can't. I don't think you could just go to a migrant hotel and burn it down, bro, because I mean, quite literally, there are people in there that are innocent. That is the truth of it. That is a fact. But just, you know, that's like saying, my family, right, my birth family, complete scummy piece of shit. Actual scummy piece of shit, like the most abusive family I've ever met. And so if someone would try and come and just burn down my house with me and my brothers and siblings in there because of what my parents are like, no, because then we get caught in the crossfire. It's not right. So racism is not correct, my friend. It's not the right thing to say. It's not the way to be. But just anger is okay. You know. I mean, the reason I'm just angry is like there's women and children that are abused. I was homeless while people were put up. Look, in my own country, I was homeless for like nearly 2 years. I understand if that problem was widespread for people that also came here, but I don't think you should be able to go to another country and get housed above their citizens. I still think that is wrong. Because like, what do you mean? No, shut your fucking mouth. It's a fact. Okay, I don't expect to go to Qatar or Oman or Lebanon and get housed like that. Like, kick him out. See, I'm Muslim, man, kick him out of his house. I want it. It's mine. No, not a chance. That also doesn't mean I'm racist, because I wouldn't want to take it from a Muslim man. It's a Muslim man's house. It's his country, right? I've been to Middle Eastern countries. Some lovely people I've met. Lovely people. But on the other hand, I've also met some nasty fucking scumbags, places that I've had to give a little bot straight up, and I'll do the same here. Let's dance. Sing a video, get away. I mean, I can't conform to it. I love music. I love art. That would not be haram. But do I give a shit? No, because it's not my law to follow. If I go somewhere else, it is. Out of respect. Now people grasp that. It's not difficult to understand. I don't care if people want to call me a racist, because I've always said that does not bother me, because I know deep down I'm not going to argue or toss with people. I wouldn't go to these countries and actually like, bro, there's some gorgeous, gorgeous countries out there, better than the UK in a lot of ways, right? Right, it's like the truth hurts, right? People heard that saying, the truth hurts. That's why it doesn't hurt me if people call me a racist. Like, why on earth would it hurt me? I know I'm not racist. My granddad is black. I literally have black genes. And then I also have Middle Eastern genes. So I'm not, how on earth could I be racist? I appreciate my Middle Eastern genes, you know what I mean? Oh no, there's someone behind me. Tasty, tasty. Bacon. Yes. Someone asked me if the baker's kosher the other day. I'm like, I don't think you can quite understand how this works, bro. I'm not gonna go half-hearted, like, yeah, I'm gonna get some kosher bacon. There's no such thing as kosher. Well, there may no. There's surely not kosher bacon or halal bacon, right? There's a difference. What between in the racism? Is that's what he was talking about? 100%. As I said, I lived in London. I've been to the Middle East, and there's some amazing, beautiful cultures and beautiful people. But at the same time, there's evil, just like there is in the UK. Like there's some nasty people. There's some good people. You really cannot judge. I do not want to see women and children, innocent women and children, come to harm because of British patriots who are getting upset with their children getting hurt. That's the truth, and I'll stand on that as well. Because I'm not inherently just directly British. I won't stand by idly and watch it happen either. You know what I mean? Like, I will put someone on their fucking ass to touch any of my kids straight up, like, and if they go, oh, that's racist, I'm like, no, I'm thinking about the child here. I don't care what colour skin you got. You're the one that fucking noticed that first off, right? If it was an English guy, I'm putting on his ass. I'm marching him down to the fucking police station. How do you know what? Because they're not going to do anything. I'm not. I'm marching him out to the woods. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're saying a difference between kosher and that? I know a difference between kosher and halal is, but I mean, yeah, one's Jews and one's for the Jews and one's for the Muslims, bro. There's not really much different in that. It's still meat that's left to bleed out. But I'm not behind that. I like the animal being stunned. I don't care if like my God or whatever ends, because I don't give a shit if I get names like, well, bro, you need to give a little bit more direction than you did, because I'm like, it's all over the fucking place down there. Have you been down there recently? I'm like, it's confusing as shit. I don't know what's up, what's down, who's right, what's wrong, what's propaganda. I'm like, sort that shit out. So I literally did decent to myself of travelling first. Tel Aviv, and then Lebanon, and then Qatar, and then Oman, and then, where else did I go? Saudi, which has shocked the shit out of me, bro. They've got slave camps in Saudi. So when people sit there and say, white people are racist, I thought, a long time until I saw that, and then I was like, whoa, no. We abolish slavery as white, as white British people. I don't know who that is, bro. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens now and then, as long as you'll be my friend, yeah. If I go crazy, man, you still love me, Superman. I feel like a fucking sandbag this morning, bro. Love, brother. Tel Aviv is gorgeous. Right, the buildings are so white, I feel like they're just reflecting off and I'm getting blinded by everything compared to here, which buildings are only red. Tel Aviv's gorgeous, man. I mean, there's literally people just being themselves who they want to be. That's what I mean. There's no oppression out there. I don't know what people are on about. Now, I'm not sitting there saying there's not a wrongdoing. I can't speak on behalf of Gazans. I can't. Because do people understand what the propaganda war machine is? I'm not saying it's true, I'm not saying it's not true. I don't want to say something that I am not certain on. That is not correct. You can't. I don't think you can. I'm not saying there's a right, I'm not saying there's a wrong. I think all children, well, it's a Geneva Convention, all children should be off limits. Doesn't matter what side you're on. End of discussion. Like, no chemical warfare, no children, no women, only the people wearing army attire, do you know what I mean? Their uniform, because I know that's, even then it's a bit fucked up, but it's still, they are, fair enough, they're actively, clearly in a wartime scenario. They are the ones who are stressed up to essentially play soldiers, let's just say. And I say, I fuck the IDF soldier for stamping on a Jesus statue, fuck people for burning mosques, but also fuck people for burning churches and ripping them down. Like, just be fucking respectful of everyone. I don't care what it says in the Quran about respect, but I also don't care if it says anything about a wrongdoing against Muslims as well. I think that's disgusting. I think people need to just be like, okay, we don't agree with each other. That's probably why God put us on separate pieces of land. You know what I mean? But I will. White, Muslim, Sikh, it doesn't matter, okay? White Christian, fucking Sikh, Muslim, Jew, you deserve to be lynched if you touch a kid. And I say, I don't give a shit. You deserve to be lynched. And I will kick out the chair, but I know that's not what lynching is, but I mean, I'll kick out the chair. Fuck it. I think they should bring back the penalty. Let them swing. And if you don't, then what are you worried about? What have you done? We should be checking those people's histories. No, I actually haven't, bro. Wait. No, I don't feel that. This sounds like it's really bad. I'm thinking of the wizard, so yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah, I don't care. People are so scared of shit. And I'm like, at the end of the day, people... I'm seeing videos of like Muslims say like, oh, we're not welcome here and we want to leave now. I'm like... I never wanted that to be the case. This country wasn't built on diversity. I don't like that whole thing. It wasn't built. The country was around way more before that, but it still was... It still worked for a while, I guess. And we want integration, because I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think it could work out. Well, it could have worked out. But you could not blame people for getting mad when they're kids. They're paying, like, looking at paying £100 billion within a few years to keep everyone in this country. If that meant millions must go, hear me out first. And that is even including me, because I'm not inherently British. My family moved here, then so be it. I would move. Because if someone in that country, and it's not originally your country, asks you to leave, you should respect that. I personally think so. And I would do. If they said, okay, where do you want to go? Back out to where your heritage is. Everyone's got to go back to where they come from, so I had to go back out to the Middle East, then I would do. I don't think that's fine. If that's what people want, if that's what the British people call for, that's what the British people call for. I can't argue that. Me being not actually inherently British, like I'm born here, but my family moved here, if they said, leave, I would. I'd be respectful to leave, because that's what it is. Like when someone's been hurt enough, and I've seen this country and the people get hurt, and that's why I'm so outspoken about it, because I don't agree with genocide.